Mataji, who's in charge of welcoming?
Anita, she's supposed to come. Nobody's there. Yeshumati Mataji can do maybe.
Okay. Or I can welcome, that's okay. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, I welcome everyone to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. May I know who all are on the call today?
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga and all the assembled devotees. Please say Yashmati Priya Devitasi from Cincinnati.
Hare Krishna, Yashomati Priya Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining us and giving us your most valuable association every single day and inspiring all of us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Anyone else would like to introduce themselves?
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devdasi from College Station, Texas.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. Thank you so much for being there. And welcome to the conference call, Mataji. Thank you for all the services. Hare Krishna. Anyone else would like to introduce themselves?
Hare Krishna Mataji, then with Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Nitish Vanvalkila.
Krishna, Neeta Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you, Neeta Mataji, for your warm presence in this call. Welcome to the conference call, Mataji. Anyone else would like to mention their names?
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. This is Suyasha Pandey from India.
Hare Krishna, Suyasha Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for your warm association. Thank you for being on the call and giving us your association today. Hare Krishna. Anyone else would like to introduce before we get started? Okay, then I'll start. There's no one else who would like to introduce themselves. We'll start the record. Hey Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. We are very, very happy to have all of you on the call today. Today is 13th May. I would like to read Srila Prabhupada's quote for 13th May. The soul already has a spiritual body, which material body covers. My material body grows upon me, my spiritual body, but my material body is unnatural. The real body is spiritual. I am accepting various bodies that are unnatural to my constitution. My real constitutional position is to be the servant of Krishna. By Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada in Los Angeles on May 13th, 1973. Hare Krishna. Let's give it a minute. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhuji, yeah, you're on the call. So thank you all devotees for joining us today. We are very, very happy to have with us our esteemed speaker, His Grace Adi Gadadhar Prabhu. So Adi Gadadhar Prabhu will be speaking on Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, and today he'll be starting the 25th chapter of the Madhya khanda for all of us. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for being there with us and giving us your valuable association regularly on Bhakti Sangha. We now hand over the call to you. You can take over. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Pritivilasini Mataji. Let us begin with our Mangalacharan prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalaam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Twise Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Reading from Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat by Hare Krishna. Reading from Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat, Madhya Khanda, chapter 25. Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat has been very mercifully given to us by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahasaya, disciple of Lord Shri Nityananda Prabhu. Let us begin this chapter. Jaya Jaya Sarvaloka Natha Gaura Chandra Jaya Vipraveda Dharma Nyasira Mahendra Jaya Jaya Sarvaloka Natha Gaura Chandra Jaya Vipraveda Dharma Nyasira Mahendra. All glories to Gaura Chandra, the Lord of the universe. Jaya Jaya Sarva Lokanath, Lord of the universes, Shri Gaura Chandra. All glories to the Lord of the Brahmanas, Jai Vipra, Ved, the Vedas, eternal religious principles, Dharma, and all the sannyasis, Nyasi, Mahendra. All glories to the Mahendra, the Lord of the Brahmanas, Lord of the Vedas, Lord of Dharma, Lord of the Sannyasis. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Jai. This is the Mangalacharan verse. Purport by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, the beloved Guru Maharaj of Srila Abhay Charana Arvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, our beloved founder Acharya. The phrase Sarvalokanath is explained as follows. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Gaura Sundar, is the ultimate worshipable deity for the controllers of the 14 worlds, and he is the ultimate Lord and Master of all universes. The phrase Vipra Mahindra is explained as follows. When the living entity, the marginal potency of the Supreme Lord, displays some prominence, he is addressed as Indra. Krishna is sometimes called Gopendra, the king of the Gopas, like that. When the living entity, the marginal potency, displays some prominence, he is addressed as Indra in this material world. The king of the Devatas is called Devendra. The Vipras or Brahmanas are the spiritual masters of all other castes. Vipra or Brahman is the spiritual master of the Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. Among the Vipras, one who is Indra is supreme. The phrase Veda Mahindra refers to the best of the Indras among the personified Vedas. Regarding the phrase Dharma Mahindra, because see in this verse, this word Mahindra applies to 4 personalities. Jai Vipra Mahindra, Jai Veda Mahindra, Jai Dharma Mahindra, Jai Nyasira Mahindra. Mahindra means the Lord. The phrase Veda Mahindra refers to the best of the Indras among the personified Vedas. Regarding the phrase Dharma Mahindra, the 4 goals of life, Dharma, are religiosity, economic development, sense gratification, and liberation. Are like Indras. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. They are like Indras. The Arthas, Purusharthas. Above them is the personification of eternal religious principles, Nitya Dharma, the inaugurator of devotional service to Adhokshaja. Because Parodharmo is bhakti to Adhokshaja. Savai Pumsam Parodharmo, yato bhaktir Adhokshaja. The phrase Nyasi Mahendra is explained as follows. Karmi sannyasis, Jnani sannyasis, and Yogi sannyasis are compared to Indras. Since Sri Gaura Sundar is the revealer of both the futility of Phalgu Vairagya or false renunciation and the superiority of Yukta Vairagya, he is Nyasi Mahendra, Nyasi Kula Nayaka, as Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says. So this is the Mangalacharan verse, Jai Jaikar of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu being glorified in so many ways. Verse 2, text 2. Jaya Shachi Garbha Ratna Karunya Sagar, Jaya Nityananda Jaya, Jaya Vishwambhar. All glories to the jewel-like ocean of mercy, Karunya Sagar, ocean of mercy, who appeared from the womb of Shri Shachi Devi. Shachi Garbha Ratna. Mahaprabhu took birth from the womb of Shachi Devi. Srila Vrindavan Thakur Mahashaya is calling Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Shachi Garbha Ratna, the jewel who came from the womb of Shachi Mata. Jaya Shachi Garbha Ratna Karunya Sagar, ocean of mercy. And all glories to Lord Shri Nityananda Prabhu. Jaya Jaya Nityananda. And all glories to Lord Vishwambhar, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jaya Vishwambhar. Jaya Shachi Garbha Ratna Karunya Sagar, Jaya Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Vishwambhar. Text 3. Bhakta Goshti Sahita Gauranga Jaya Jaya, Shunile Chaitanya Katha Bhakti Labhyahaya. All glories to Lord Gauranga along with his associates. Bhakta Goshti Sahit Gauranga Jai Jai. Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki Jai and गौर भक्त गोष्ठी की जय. All glories to Lord Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu along with his associates. So beautiful. Shunile Chaitanya Katha Bhakti Labhya hai. By hearing Sri Chaitanya Katha, by hearing the topics of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Bhakti Labhya hai. One attains devotional service. Hari Bol. Who wants devotional service? Hare Krishna. Text 4. Madhya Khanda Katha Bhakti Rasera Nidhan Navadvipe Je Krida Karila Sarva Pran. The topics of the Madhya Khanda of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, which describe how the life and soul of everyone, Sarva Pran, performed his pastimes in Navadvip. Navadvipe Je Krida Karila are like a reservoir of devotional mellows. Bhakti Rasera Nidhan. Hari Bol. Madhya Khanda is the abode, the reservoir of Bhakti Ras, devotional mellows, because it describes the Navadvip Leela of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In the Nitya Navadvip in Goloka Vrindavan, the eternal spiritual abode of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the spiritual sky, Nitya Navadvip, there is only Navadvip Leela. There is no Jagannath Puri Leela. There is no South India Yatra. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always stays in Navadvip and performs these pastimes of Sankirtan with his devotees. So Madhya Khanda is very, very nectarian. It describes the eternal pastimes. All pastimes are eternal. It describes the pastimes in Nitya Navadvip, in the Vaikuntha world. निरवधि करे प्रभु हरि संकीर्तना आपन ऐश्वर्य प्रकाशये सर्वक्षण. Lord Shri Gaurasundar constantly displays his opulences. Niravadhi means constantly. Niravadhi kare Prabhu Hari Sankirtan. Constantly Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu engages in congregational glorification of Lord Hari. Kirtan means kirti. Kirti means glorification. You can glorify by chanting the name. You can glorify by describing the qualities, guna kirtan, nam kirtan, lila kirtan. You can glorify by describing the lila of Lord Hari. They are all Sankirtan. Even now what we are doing on Bhakti Sangha Japa group, it is Sankirtan because we are doing Gaur Lila Sankirtan. Niravadhi kare Prabhu Hari Sankirtan Apana Aishwarya Prakashaye Sarvakshan. Constantly he was displaying his opulences. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Aishwarya, opulences. Aishwarya should not be understood here as the Vaikuntha Aishwarya. Aishwarya means the glory, the opulence of Bhakti Ras. Mahaprabhu's Aishwarya is Bhakti. That is Mahaprabhu's Aishwarya, his opulence. Prakashaya. Apana Aishwarya Prakashaya means Golokera Premadhan Harinam Sankirtan. That is the real Aishwarya, real Dhan. Prem Nam Sankirtan. That is what Mahaprabhu is doing. So both the lines mean the exact same thing. Here the first word is Niravadhi. Here the last word is Sarvakshan. See? Just mirror images of each other. Niravadhi Kare Prabhu Hari Sankirtan. Apana Aishwarya Prakashaya Sarvakshan. Niravadhi Sarvakshan. Prakashaye Prabhu Kare. Hari Sankirtan Apana Aishwarya. That's how it maps. So beautiful. निरवधि करे प्रभु हरि संकीर्तन आपन ऐश्वर्य प्रकाशय सर्वक्षण. टेक्स्ट 6. नृत्य करे महाप्रभु निज नाम आवेशे हुंकार करिया महा अट्ट अट्ट हासे. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu roared and laughed loudly. Hunkar kariya. As he danced in ecstasy, chanting the names during Harinam Sankirtan, Nritya Kare Mahaprabhu. He danced in Harinam Sankirtan, and it is Sankirtan of what? Nija Nam. He is chanting his own names. Hari, Hari bolite, Nayane bahe, Nira. Gauranga bolite kabhe, Pulaka Sharira. He is Hari, and he is chanting Hari and going into ecstasy. Gaura Hari is Jai Gaura Sai Krishna, Sai Jagannath. He's chanting his own name. And in the avesh, in the ecstasy of chanting the sweetness of his own names, he is dancing and laughing and roaring loudly. Gaurasimha. Haribol. Purport. The phrase Nija Nama Vesha is explained as follows. Lord Shri Gaura Sundar is non-different from Shri Vrajendra Nandan. Vrajendra Nandana Jai Shachi Suta Hoilo Sei Balarama Hoilo Nitai. Because he was absorbed in chanting the names of Krishna, he is described as being situated in the ecstasy of chanting his own names. Because Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna, Nahe Anya. Text 7. प्रेम रसे निरवधि गड़ा गड़ी जाए ब्रह्मार वंदित अंग पूर्णित धुलाए. As Lord Shri Gaurasundar continually rolled on the ground in the mellows of ecstatic love, his transcendental body, which is worshipped by Lord Brahma, Brahmar Vandita Shri Anga, became completely covered with the dust of Navadvip. Purnita Dhulai. Shri Navadvip Raj ki jai. Shri Vraj Raj ki jai. This is the power of the dust of the holy place, Dham. Although he is, purport, as a servant, the four-headed Brahma glorifies the transcendental body of the Supreme Lord. Kiva jayo jayo gaura chande arati ka shobha janavi tata bhane jagmana lobha dakhine nitai chan vame godadhara nikate advaita shrini Vasa Chhatradhara Bosi Ache Gaurachan Ratna Simhasane Arati Korena Brahma Adi Devagane Brahmara Vandita Anga Purnita Dhulaya Brahmara Vandita Arati Korone Brahma. The Gaura Arti that was envisioned by Acharya Pad, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur Mahashay, Lord Brahma is offering the Arti. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur is offering the Arti. Who was not allowed to enter Jagannath temple is offering Gaur Arti. Haribol. Srivas Thakur is holding the Chhatra, umbrella. Shri Nityananda Prabhu, Shri Advaita Prabhu are standing close by. Shri Gadadhar Pandit is standing close by. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is sitting on a divine, bejeweled throne, Ratna Simhasan, as Lord Brahma is worshipping him by offering Arati. Brahmara Vandita Anga. That transcendental form of Shri Gaura Sundar, which is offered Arati to, which is worshipped by Lord Brahma, the Lord of this universe, that transcendental Shri Anga, that body of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is covered with the dust of Navadvip. Haribo. As a servant, the four-headed Brahma, Chaturmukh Brahma, glorifies the transcendental body of the Supreme Lord. Although he is continually filled with love for Krishna, he is indifferent to external purity because he is touched by the mode of passion. Brahmaji is continually filled with love for Krishna. He is indifferent to external purity because he is touched by the mode of passion. Brahmaji is continually filled with love for Krishna and he is indifferent to external purity because he is touched by the mode of passion. I don't know exactly what this means, but I will accept. Although he is continually filled with love for Lord Krishna, he is indifferent to external purity. I don't know what that means, but maybe Mahaprabhu's body is covered with dust and Lord Brahmaji doesn't care about it. He's still worshipping. He's touched by the mode of passion. I don't know what that means. Maybe he's the controller of the mode of passion, Lord Brahma. But I'm not exactly sure what this sentence of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ji Maharaj means. Although Brahma is continually filled with love for Krishna, this we understand, he is indifferent to external purity because he is touched by the mode of passion. Indifferent means he doesn't care to external purity because he is touched by the mode of passion. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada knows what he means, but we can accept that our Sampradaya Acharya, Shri Brahmaji, is filled with love for Krishna. Hari Bol. Text 8. Prabhura Ananda Aveshera Nahi Anta Nayan Bhariya Dekhe Sab Bhagyavanta. The fortunate devotees who are witnessing this beautiful Gaur Leela, the fortunate devotees saw to the full satisfaction of their eyes. Nayana Bhariya Dekhe. They saw to the full satisfaction of their eyes that there was no end to Lord Gaurasundar's absorption in ecstasy. Prabhura Ananda Avesh Nahi Anta. There is no end, there is no limit to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's ecstasy. Hari Bol. There is no end to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's ecstasy. He's completely absorbed in ecstasy. The devotees are seeing this absorption of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in complete ecstasy. They are seeing this with eyes filled with love, full of love, and as much as they want, to their full satisfaction, they're watching the beauty of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because Mahaprabhu's pastimes are Niravadhi, Sarvakshan. They're continuously happening. So the devotees in Gaur Leela have an opportunity to Nayana Bhariya Dekhe Sabha Bhagyavanta. They are so fortunate that in this incarnation, Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana Nitai Gaura Chandra Sabha Avatara Sara Shiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda, in this particular incarnation, they are able to see the Leela of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu continuously. Continuously. Whereas in Krishna Leela, in Rama Leela, that was not so. Lord Ramachandra went to the forest. Ayodhya Vasis are in Viraha. Lord Ramachandra leaves the forest, goes to Lanka. The forest dwelling sadhus are in Viraha. Lord Ramachandra gives pleasure to the Lanka Vasis like Vibhishan, then leaves and returns to Ayodhya. Then Vibhishan is in separation. Sugriv is in separation. In Krishna Lila, it is even more acute, the pangs of separation. Lord Shri Ramachandra stayed away from Ayodhya for 14 long years. But Lord Krishna stayed away from Vrindavan for more than 100 very, very long, painful years away from the Vrajvasis. More than 100 years. He was there for less than 11 years. Srila Jiva Goswami says around 10 and a half years. Krishna lived in Vrindavan. And then for more than 100 years, he was away from Vrindavan. And even when Krishna is in Vrindavan, he is with the gopis at night. He is with the gopas in the daytime. He is with Yashoda Maya early in the morning and in the evening. But nobody is getting him continuously. Atati yad bhavanahani kananam truti yugayate tvam pasyatam kutila kuntalam shri mukham chate jada udikshatam pakshma kritrisham. We cannot see you to the full satisfaction of our eyes, Krishna. Atati yad bhavan ahani kananam. Atati means you go, ahani means daytime. In the daytime, you go to graze the cows. At that time, truti yugayate. Yugayatam nimeshena happens. One moment becomes unbearably long, Krishna. Tvam apashyatam, when we are not able to see you. What you are not able to see? Kutila kuntalam Shri Mukham Chate. Your beautiful Shri Mukh, your beautiful lotus face with those curly locks of hair. We are not able to see. One moment, one fraction of a second becomes long, like a yuga. Hundreds of thousands of years long it feels. One moment away from you, Krishna. When you go away into the forest, leaving all of us. Oh, Brahma, what have you done? What kind of creator are you? Faulty creator. Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj sings, Bahu netra dile nahi, sabe dile dui, tahate nimesha Krishna, ke dekhiba mui. Bahu netra dile nahi. You didn't give us millions and millions of eyes. Sabe dile dui. Only gave two eyes to everyone. All the Brajvasis, all the gopis, all the manjaris. We have only two eyes. Ashtasakis are saying we have only two eyes. Bahunetra dile nahi, sabe dile dui. Lalita Sakhi, how many eyes do you have? Oh, I have only two. Vishaka Sakhi, how many eyes do you have? I have only two. Are, Rupa Manjari, how many eyes? Only two. They are telling Brahmaji. Bahunetra dile nahi, sabe dile dui. And tahate nimesh. On top of that, you have given these eyelids. Only two eyes. And then both the eyes are covered with two eyelids. Tahate nimesh. Krishna ki dekhi bamui. How will I see Krishna now? Eyes keep blinking. This is the bhav of the gopis. So Lord Krishna says, okay, next incarnation I will come as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I will be Radha and Krishna in one form. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna, nahi anya. Radha Krishna Milita Tanu. He is one form, Radha Krishna. And all of you gopis Manjaris, you all have male bodies. Rupa Manjari, you will come as Rupa Goswami. Lavanga Manjari, you come as Sanatan Goswami. Lalita Sakhi, you come as Sarup Damodar Goswami. Ramananda Rai, you come as Vishaka Sakhi. Vishaka Sakhi, you come as Ramananda Rai. Radharani, don't cry. You come as Gadadhar Pandit. And now in Navadvip Leela, Nitya Navadvip Leela, day and night, they are seeing this Leela. Now there is no separation. Now there is no Krishna is coming in the evening and we are married. We have our father-in-law, mother-in-law, husband watching us. We cannot look at Krishna with full eyes. That is Krishna Leela. In Gaur Leela, all their desires, all those pent-up desires from Krishna Leela are satisfied. Sometimes devotees ask, why in Gaur Leela, all the gopis and sakhis and manjaris who are feminine, how can they have a male body? Difficult to understand for this reason. So that there is no separation now. Nayana bhariya dekhe sab bhagyavanta. They have become bhagya, they have become very fortunate. Now they can see as much as they want. They could not do that in Krishna Lila, Ram Lila. Now Mahaprabhu is your friend. Dance with him all day. He will also not go anywhere. You also don't have to go anywhere. Haribol. Text 9. Bhaya haile vaise prabhu sarvagana laya kona dina ganga jale viharaye giya. When the Lord, Sri Gaur Sundar, regained external consciousness, Bhaya haile, he would sit down with the devotees. Vaise prabhu sarvagana laya. He would sit with all his devotees after coming to external consciousness. He would be in premavesh, absorbed in ecstasy. But after some time, he would come to external consciousness, Bhaya. Then he would sit down with all the devotees. Vaise, he would sit down with all the devotees. Some days, he would go sport in the waters of the Ganga. Today's flyer, I liked it very much because Bhakti Sangha Japa group made that flyer. Very beautiful, amazing painting of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu enjoying water sports with his devotees in Narendra Sarovar. Very beautiful. Kono dina Ganga jale viharaye giya. And someday Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would go in Navadvip. There is no Indradumna Sarovar or Narendra Sarovar. Here there is our Ganga. Shri Ganga Devi ki jai. So, Konodina, some days, Ganga Jale, he would go to the water of Ganga and Vihara Egiya. He would go there and sport with his friends. He would have Ganga Vihar Leela. He would do Jal Krida with his devotees. Sporting pastimes with his dear devotees in the water. Water sports. कोन दिन नृत्य करी बसे न अंगने घरे स्नान कराये न सर्व भक्त गणे. And some days he would sit in his courtyard outside. Snan Mandap. Like Jagannath, Snan Mandap. Mahaprabhu would sit in the courtyard after having a long Prem Nam Sankirtan, Harinam Sankirtan session. Many hours they would sing and dance in ecstasy. And then Mahaprabhu, covered with sweat, completely tired, covered with dust, he would sit down in the courtyard. And then all the devotees, Ghare Snana Karayana Sarva Bhakta Gane. And then all the devotees would come and bathe Mahaprabhu right there in the courtyard. Hari Bol! Snan Angan, Mahaprabhu. He would sit and allow all the devotees to bathe him right there in the Snan Mandap. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the Angan. This is Gaur Lila. After dancing, he gets tired, he sits, and all the devotees come. They get Sheetal Jal, nice, cooling, refreshing water from Ganga, and they bathe Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hari Bol! How many of you want to be Mahaprabhu's associate in Navadvip and bathe him after hours and hours of Prem Nam Sankirtan? What a life! What a life. No 9 to 5 job. Nobody had jobs. There is no description in Nitya Navadvip that someone has to go for job. Kuch nahi. Just Prabhupada says, no, Krishna consciousness means chanting and dancing. Just chanting and dancing. Prabhupada is speaking from the liberated point of view. Yathakshana यथक्षण प्रभुर आनंद नृत्य है तत्क्षण दुखी पुण्यवंती जल वहे. And when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would sit in the courtyard after long hours of chanting and dancing, the pious Dukhi, Punyavati Dukhi would bring water, Jalavahe. She would carry water for the bath from the Ganga. She would bring pots and pots of Ganga Jal for the devotees to bathe Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The water supplier was Punyavati Shri Dukhi Devi. Hare Krishna. Very soon she'll get initiated. Her name is going to change. क्षण के देखाए नृत्य सहज नयने पुनः पुनः गंगा जल वही वही आने. How did she do her seva? How did Dukhi do her seva of bringing Ganga Jal for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's bath, his Abhishek? She would do her seva with great love. क्षणे के देखाए नृत्य सजल नयने. When Dukhi would see the nritya, the dancing and the sankirtan of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, sajala nayane, nayana bhariya dekhi, she would see to her eyes satisfaction and premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santa sadaiva hridayeshu vilokayanti yam shama sundaram achintya gunaswarupam govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. Sham Sundar, who has appeared as Gaura Sundar, is being seen by Dukhi with eyes filled with tears of love. Pranayashru. Sajala Nayane. This is how she is doing. And then she would go again and again to bring water from the Ganga. Kshaneke dekha nritya, Sajala Nayane. When the nritya is going on, she is witnessing the nritya with love, loving tears welling up in her eyes. She is watching the beautiful Premnam Sankirtan Nritya Geet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then, when Mahaprabhu would sit down, she would immediately run and bring Gangajal. Pots and pots of Gangajal. Puna puna Gangajal vahi vahi ane. She would bring two, three pots, keep them filled with Gangajal. And then she would run again with more pots, fill them up, bring them. And she would take the empty pots and go. Again and again she would do. Puna puna. Utsahat nishchayat dhairyat. That's how she was practicing her bhakti. That's how she was serving Mahaprabhu with enthusiasm, consistently, again and again, and with love. Hari bol, sari kari chatur dige ede kumbha gana dekhiya santosha bada Shri Shachi Nandana. Hari bol. And she did her service very artistically, very aesthetically, very dexterously, with great dexterity. Sari kari chaturdige ede kumbhagan. She kept the water pots nicely arranged in rows on all sides. So devotees from both sides of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would come, grab a pot with Ganga Jal and bathe. She would keep them very nicely arranged in rows, not haphazardly. अरे where is the pot gone? उधर रखा है ना झाड़ के नीचे देखो. ऐसा नहीं. Very easily accessible, systematically nice. Very nice. Her Grace Ishwari Radha Mataji from Fort Lauderdale. One should not say, but I cannot hold it, so I'm sharing. She does service to her Shri Shri Adoshadarshi Gaura. So much love, like this. So much devotion, such regularity, such sincerity, such love, and also very artistically, very aesthetically appealing way. On my request, she shares darshan of her Shri Shri Adoshadarshi Gaura every Ekadashi. The flower arrangement, the fruit offering that she offers, it is so beautiful. I am 100% sure. देखिया संतोष बड़ा Shri Shachinandan. Shri Adoshadarshi Gaura are very happy with her devotional service. 100% sure. So nicely. Very good quality flowers, good quality fruits offered with such nice, very tastefully arranged, decorated, and offered. That's how bhakti is done. His Holiness Srila Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj said to do everything first class for Krishna. This is first class service. Someone who is Kripa Patra, Guru Kripa Patra, is able to do this. She is no doubt Kripa Patra, recipient of causeless mercy of her Gurudev, Shripad Vaisheshikha Maharaj. Very nice. Very nice. This is the real wealth of ISKCON. These grassroots devotees, unknown devotees, who in their own homes are performing sincere bhakti, sincere devotional service. This is Srila Prabhupada's wealth. This is Srila Prabhupada's wealth. These are Srila Prabhupada's grandchildren. Hare Krishna. सारी करी चतुर्दिगे एडे कुंभगण देखिया संतोष बड़ा Shri Shachinandan. Shri Shachinandan Gaurhari was very happy to see the service of Dukhi. What were the qualities of her service? She had love for Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. She was performing the seva out of love, without expecting anything. She was not thinking that if I do this, Srivas Thakur will give me a raise. My salary will increase. No. Nirapeksham munim shantam. Ahaituki. Apratihata. Sajala nayane. With tears of love in her eyes, she would serve. Puna puna. Consistently, punctually, repeatedly, she would do. Getting the best water, Ganga Jal. Again and again, she was doing. And doing the service in a very systematic way. In a very systematic way. She was arranging them nicely, rows on both sides. So both side devotees. They don't cross and bump into each other and break the water pots. No chaos. Nicely clean rows she would arrange on both sides. Abhishek is going on. Seeing this, Mahaprabhu was Santosha Bada. Shri Shachinandan. Mahaprabhu was very pleased. श्रीवासेर स्थाने प्रभु जिज्ञासे आपने प्रतिदिन गंगा जल को न जने आने. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called Srivas Thakur. Srivas, come here. Who is doing this service? Who is bringing water every day from Ganga? Mahaprabhu is asking. श्रीवासेर स्थाने प्रभु जिज्ञासे आपने प्रतिदिन गंगा जल कौन जन आने? Tell me, who is the devotee who is bringing water every day for my abhishek? श्रीवास बलय प्रभु दुखी वही आने, प्रभु बोले सुखी करी बल सर्व जाने. Srivas Thakur replied, O Lord, Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, it is Dukhi who brings the water. Shrivas balaye Prabhu, Dukhi vahi aane. Prabhu bole, Sukhi kari, bala sarvajane. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, from today you should call her Sukhi. Mahaprabhu made Dukhi into Sukhi. From today you call her Sukhi. Hari Bol. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted her. Was very happy with her. Santosh Prabhura. Mane. E janera Dukhi naam कभु योग्य नय सर्वकाल सुखी है ना मोर चित्तलय. The name Dukhi is not appropriate for her. Yogya नय. Dukhi naam. Dukhi naam is not appropriate for Dukhi. I think she is always Sukhi. Sarvakal Sukhi hai na. Mora chittelay. I think she is always Sukhi. Why? Because Kevala Ananda Kanda. Susukham kartum avyayam. Bhakti is filled with higher taste. Bhakti is filled with happiness. Anandam buddhi vardhanam pratipadam purna amrita aswadanam sarvatma snapanam param vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. Sevanand. There is something called as Sevanand. It is incomparably greater than Bhogananda and Mokshananda. Sevananda. The bliss of serving Krishna and Krishna's devotees far excels the bliss of enjoying sense gratification in the material world and the joy of being Brahman realized without seva. In Brahma Jyoti, there is a eternal blissful existence. There is eternality, there is spiritual bliss, there is freedom from ignorance, there is complete knowledge of the supremacy of the Lord, and there is peace. But there is no personal relationship with the Lord and there is no seva. There is no Sevananda. And that Sevananda is the greatest. That Sevananda is the Daibhak of the pure devotees. न नाकपृष्ठम न च पार्यमेष्ठम न सार्वभौमम न रसाधिपत्यम न योग सिद्धिर पुनर्भवम वा समंजसत्व विरहय कांक्षे न योग सिद्धिर न ममास्तु मोक्षो वैकुंठ लोकेऽपि न पार्षदत्वम प्रेमापि न स्यादिति चेत्तराम तु ममास्तु वृंदावन एव वासः. Shri Vritrasur Maharaj and Shri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur asking for service to Krishna in Vrindavan. That Sevananda is the greatest Ananda. That is the Ananda of the Jiva, Satchit Ananda. Krishna is Sevya, we are Sevak. I am supposed to go till 17 or 18. Let me see Preeti Vilasini Mataji's message real quick. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. 18. Text 17. एते कारुण्य शुनि प्रभुर श्रीमुखे खांदिते लागिला भक्त गण प्रेम सुखे. On hearing such compassionate words, from today, Shrivas, she should be called Sukhi instead of Dukhi. Call her Sukhi because she is always Sukhi in Sevanand, in service, loving service. Hearing these merciful, compassionate words of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Eteka karunya shuni. Hearing such compassionate words from Prabhura Shri Mukhe, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus mouth, Shri Mukhe, Kandite lagila bhakta gana. All the devotees began to cry, prema sukhe, in the happiness of ecstatic love. All the devotees became very ecstatically happy, hearing Mahaprabhu's words that our Dukhi has become Sukhi, Haribol. Mahaprabhu accepted her. Sabe Sukhi balile na Prabhura agyay, Dasi buddhi Shrivasana kare sarvathai. By the order of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prabhura agyay, everyone started calling her Sukhi. Shri Sukhi Devi ki jai. Sabe Sukhi balile na. And from that day on, Shri Shrivas Thakur did not treat her as a maid servant. Dasi buddhi Shrivas na kare sarvathai. Hari bol. Now you are my god sister. Now you are a Vaishnavi. Hari bol. This is the beautiful Gaur Leela. This is the beautiful story of a simple maid servant of a Vaishnava like Shrivas Thakur, who becomes a pure devotee simply by rendering selfless service. Once Shrivas might have told, we need water for Abhishek. I will get it. I am Dasi. And then from that day, she took on that service. Did it with love, with consistency, with enthusiasm, and in a very expert way. Very expert way. First class service. Mahaprabhu was very happy. Mahaprabhu did not expect Dukhi to raise funds. Mahaprabhu did not expect Dukhi to go and preach in every town and village. Mahaprabhu did not expect Dukhi to write commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam. Mahaprabhu did not expect Dukhi to build temples. Just serve Srivas Thakur sincerely. Just bring Ganga Jal from Ganga for the Abhishek of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Do it repeatedly, consistently, with love, and with dexterity. Dexterity means efficiently, effectively, expertly. Just do one service. It may be introducing the speaker on Bhakti Sangha Japa group. Just introducing them. Satyaru Mataji, welcome to Bhakti Sangha Japa conference. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Lalita Devi Dasi, welcome to Bhakti Sangha Japa group. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Revji Devi Dasi, welcome to Bhakti Sangha Japa group. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Suyasha Mataji, welcome to Bhakti Sangha Japa group. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble offering. Arey yaar, why you are saying that same thing again and again for everybody? Just say common, na? All devotees, welcome. No. Bhakti is very personal. Bhakti is very personal. Bhakti is repetitive. If you can do something repetitively, there is love. If something gets dry, boring, that is lack of love. When there is love, then one can do service repetitively, enthusiastically, with punctuality, with consistency. That is a sign of love. Srila Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj said like that. Some disciple said, Maharaj, I don't have any love for Krishna. I've been so. Maharaj said, no, you have love. Every morning you're chanting 16 rounds. Yes, Maharaj. Every morning you're attending Mangal Arati. Yes, Maharaj. Every day you're sitting in the Bhagavatam class. Yes, Maharaj. Every day you're doing some service in the temple. Yes, Maharaj. Maharaj said, you cannot do this without love. So many years you have been serving. Cannot do this without love. Srila Prabhupada is Jagat Guru sitting as an acharya in Los Angeles and he's remembering an old Bengali widow in Vrindavan Dham who brought Yamuna Jal every day for the Abhishek and Seva of Shri Shri Radha Damodar in Radha Damodar Mandir. You know that story? And Yamuna Devi, Srila Prabhupada's disciple, is thinking, who is this Bengali old widow? So when she went to Vrindavan with Prabhupada, few years later, she made it a point to find this Mataji, and they became very good friends. And she was telling our Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, he remembers you. And in one class, he said that this old Bengali widow is 100% going back to Godhead in this lifetime. Prabhupada said. What is the service? Every morning, whether it is winter or rainy season or summer, she gets a bucket of water from Yamuna for the snan of Shri Radha Damodar. Hari bol. सेवा देखिए संतोष है Shri Shachinandan. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu becomes happy when he sees service done with love, consistently, punctually, with enthusiasm, and to the best of our ability. As much artistic ability we can gather, as much expertise we can gather, we do it. And when we do something consistently with devotion and love and sincerity, we get better at it. Haribol, we get better at it. So, like that. These are some thoughts I wanted to share about this section of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat. And I would like to stop here. Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat ki jai, Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahashaya ki jai, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. What a beautiful, beautiful class, Prabhu. Thank you so much about devotional service, how it should be done with all your heart, with utmost attention and consistently. Very inspiring stories. So it doesn't matter how the quantity of service or the type of service really doesn't matter, but then how much we have love and devotion based on our capacity we are serving. That is the more important thing, is what I understand from this. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure to hear your classes, and thank you for doing a beautiful welcoming service for Bhakti Sangha.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, we will contact you in future, Prabhu, when we run out of opportunity.
Yes, please do. When you are the speaker, you call me.
Oh, yeah, Krishna.
I will do this service. Hare Krishna.
I was just joking. Anyway, Sukhakar Prabhu, please go ahead with your question, Prabhu. Prabhu, you have time, by the way. You are okay
Yes,
to
we can
ask.
take this one.
Yeah.
Sukhakar Shadas Prabhu. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I'm not able to open my video because I'm with my mother. She's not well, so I'm just putting the video on. Video off. So Prabhuji, your class was so much heart-touching that you behaved as if you were with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at that time. When you told all these things, I could see that you're all in the self-realized state that you are with Mahaprabhu. In that Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, you were there, one of the person. Prabhuji, I just want to know, you told that you were chanting every day, we're getting in the morning, doing Mangalarti, attending Bhagavatam class. But in my case, I feel I'm doing because I'm afraid I don't want to come back. I'm not loving actually. I'm having the pressure that I want to go back, I don't want to come and suffer. I'm selfishly telling I want to get out of this world. So how do you suggest, how do I change my mentality?
Hare Krishna. I feel from where I am seeing Prabhuji, I feel you are doing it with sincerity, and it is your humility that you see others as very advanced and yourself as someone who is just doing it on the platform of fear. But actually, I feel that you are a very sincere and advanced Vaishnava. When we are going in an elevator in a tall building, when we are in the elevator is going up, we may not realize how many floors we have already passed. But the elevator is working. And then suddenly one day the doors will open and we will find ourselves on the 108th floor.
Yeah.
So you are chanting, you are hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, you are doing Mangal Arti, you are doing deity worship, you're reading, hearing, chanting, doing kirtan, associating with devotees. Elevator is going up and up. Inside, we don't realize. But outside, when we see, oh, now 34th floor, now 40th floor, 42nd floor, it's going up and up. So that is how.
Prabhu, one thing is, Antakale Chamameva, I'm afraid whether I'll be able to remember Krishna's name of death. Because Gajendra also and Ajamil. So that fear is there. That is the wrong thing. No, we should have full faith in Krishna. And whether I come back or anywhere I want to serve you, I don't have that Asrisava Padratam, that is not with me. I want to go back. I don't want to suffer Dukkale Machakita. So how do I change the mentality? Kuch bhi karo, whether here or anywhere, let it be any yoni I will take. I'm not in that stage. Because all the big devotees, they tell, no, Maharaj. So how do I change that feeling that's not coming? Let me be frank with you.
We will all on Bhakti Sangha Japa group, we will all pray for you today. That you don't have to take birth again.
Please save me, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. You are really a pure devotee. When you take the class, when I see your face, that you are not from this world. You have come to save all the devotees, and you are a special disciple of Radhanath Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. We also pray for your mother. We also pray
Thank
for
you.
you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Thank you. His grace, Adi Gadadhar Prabhu ki jai ho.
Hare Krishna, Sukhakar Krishna Das Prabhu ki jai ho.
Yuvraj ki jai, Prabhupada ki jai.
Over to
Thank you,
you,
Prabhu.
Pratibala Singh. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Thank you so much for that sweet discussion. If there are no other questions today, we'll let Prabhu go. But looking forward to your next class in the next couple of weeks. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for your warm association. We can end the call here. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha
Evacha Pattanam Pavnebhyo
Namo
Vaishnavebhyo
Namaha.
Namaha.
Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila
Jai.
Prabhupada.
Ki
Jai.
jai.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Prabhuji,
Prabhuji,
Dandavat
Dandavat
Prabhu.
Krishna Prabhuji,
Jai
Dandavat
ho.
Krishna Prabhuji,
Thank you.
Pranam.
Hare
Jai
Krishna.
ho.
Jai ho. Adi Jai Prabhu
Thank
ki
you.
jai
Hare
ho.
Krishna.
Gauranga.
Hare Krishna,
Nityananda.
Hare Krishna.
Nityananda. Gauranga.